Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends. Before we get into the video, we're going to take a 1-minute break to give a shout out to my sponsor, Opera GX. It's the world's first web browser for gamers, and of course it's free to download. I will leave a link to it down below. I took this as a sponsorship, but I truly use this browser now all the time. Look at the customization. You can do anything you want with appearance, but what really gets me is the forced dark pages. So I started using it for the forced dark pages, and now I use it for everything else. Just wait, you're gonna see. You can also do ad blocker, you can do a VPN. It is all built into this. So the customization is crazy. You can have it look any way you want to. I love the dark mode. Over here at Twitch, you have these Twitch sidebar extensions. This is my Twitch. I can see who's on right now. I can see that Boomer69 is doing Raid Shadow Legends. And if I want to click on it, I come right over here to it and I'm on Twitch. Discord. This Discord pop out is just like having the Discord app. Look at that. It comes in. If there's a message there, I can see there's a message. I come over here, I type what I want, I click off of it, and it's back out. The GX control lets you limit how much of your computer is being used by the browser. So if you're gaming, you don't need to close down your browser. I've got the network limiter up here. I don't have this on. I don't need to worry about my network. But my RAM limiter is set to 5 gigabytes. I have 32 gigabytes, but if my browser is using more than 5 gigabytes, I feel like there's something going on. So I've got this limited to 5, and then my CPU limiter is set to 13% of my CPU power. That way it will never bog me down while I'm gaming, and I can always have this up. I don't have to close it down. And of course, since this is a gaming browser, you do have a store here, the GX Corner, where you can go and look for gaming deals. Just like any other platform out there, they have all these games that are on sale. They have free-to-play games as well. Right here, you can see free-to-play games. We can do all of them. There are the free ones right now, but I do love it as well for the PS. Right here, I have PS Plus. Every month, there are some games that you have to download for that month, and then you have them for life as long as you have PS Plus. And I don't even have to log into my PlayStation to see what's available, and then I can go in there and grab these games. But that's it for Opera GX. Believe me, I am using this full time now. I really am. I love this dark mode. I love the pop out right here for Discord. Twitch is very convenient as well. Give it a try. It is free. It's free, guys. Download it. The link will be down below. We are here with Exemplar. I was talking bad about her yesterday in a video I did about picking the worst epic champion out of each faction, and I picked on her because she hasn't been revived since the game came out. Plus, she is the saddest looking female in the game. Look at that face. Her whole model needs a rework. We decked her out. I mean, look at these stats. Over 5,000 attack, 214 speed, 100% chance to crit, 255 critical damage, and we are in Helm Smasher, so if we get that Helm Smasher proc, we're going to ignore even more defense, plus we've got Savage set on her. Critical damage here, critical damage there, you know, attack stuff. We do have enough accuracy to make sure that we can apply our debuffs. We have her fully booked out. She's going to do 3 hits on the A1 because we're going to get a crit. It's going to give us 1 additional attack. We're going to get 3 hits here, hopefully apply a weaken. Remember, this is on a 2-turn cooldown, and then this is on a 4-turn cooldown. So she's going to give us a little bit of control going through here. I'm doing a run with you guys. I want to see what she's like as we're doing it. Usually I record my runs, then we go through here and I talk over it, right? I talk over it, but this time I want to see what she can do. I want to see what kind of numbers she pulls up, what she's all about. We're going to bring blinds here because she's at like 23,000 HP. She's going to fall over, right? I want to see what kind of damage and what kind of control. Okay, we got 88,000 there. We didn't have a weaken up. We had a decreased defense. Not bad, 88,000, but I'm going to tell you, that's normal. Those were is it random for A2? 3 target, 3 hits at random? Let me read back through that there at the end of this. And she got nuked. Look at that. Nuked. So the problem lies within this, right? Even if the champion can do damage, and I'm going to tell you right now, champions like this all have about the same multipliers. Even if you have a champion that has really good multipliers and hits 10,000 harder than, I mean, she's got really good gear on her. What matters is, what are they bringing to your party? Is she bringing in enough control? Is she bringing enough damage? She's putting up the weaken. She's hitting 3 times, which we need that multi-hit on the boss. That's what we're going to bank on. But if I didn't bring Blind Seer in here, if we didn't have a way to revive somebody, what use is she dead because she's got really low HP, really low defense? The damage she's putting out is same damage as even somebody that's a defense-based champion. It's not like it's crazy amount. We got 100,000 there on her A3. That's standard, right? We're getting if they have a decreased defense, we've got somebody decked like I have her decked. We hit Helm Smasher. It looks like all of her attacks are going to do around 100,000. Even her A1, which is still good, but we can definitely get people to hit 100,000 on their A1 as long as there's a decreased defense and a weaken up. Here, I want her for the additional attacks, right? The A3 though only does 1 hit, so if we get unlucky with that, if we get the A1, we're gonna get 3, like we just saw. If we get the A2, we're gonna get 3. But all in all, I think I was right in my assessment on her. She can do damage just like anybody else. Don't get, 100,000 is nothing. We got 100,000, that's fine. I like to see that, but when you have such low HP, and that's really all you're bringing, a long cooldown, even on that crowd control, that A3 that she's bringing in there to get that freeze off, it's still on a 4-turn cooldown. Let's bring in Apothecary and see if we can't survive. Where are our rares? See if we can't get them to kind of target Apothecary since he's the weak affinity, even though she has really low HP. I don't even know how I have my Apothecary built right now, but I think my assessment was accurate. Out of all the high elves, she has not been touched in forever. I wonder if he's going high HP this time. I think I did because, yeah, I changed them around. So they're going to go for her. I bet they're going to go for her because she has really like 22,000. That's it. And if you build her for survivability, then what's the point? I mean, she's just bringing this one little crowd control, which a lot of champions could do. We could bring in something so much better, and she's going to die so quickly. And I really don't like the 3 random targets on that A2, even though when we get to the boss, 3 hits is fine. Okay, we got lucky there. We got Apothecary coming in there, saving us. Let's see what happens when we get to the boss. We might be able to do it. I mean, pretty much with this team, we should be able to do it as long as she doesn't get nuked in 1 hit. 1 shot. Hopefully Apothecary can come in there and do it. So we got the 3 hits there. Again, I mean, that's... I'm right. I'm telling you, I'm right. You don't want a champion that has low HP, that does the same damage as everybody else. It doesn't really bring much utility. We have the weaken, yes. We have the freeze, which is nice. Okay, they attacked. Okay, that one attacked her. We have the freeze on a 4-turn cooldown. If that was on a 2-turn cooldown like her A2, then we could at least say, okay, she's a single target CC champion, 2-turn cooldown, she's going to start freezing things and locking them out. That would be fun, along with this damage. And then that might be okay, might equal things out. But a 4-turn cooldown along with standard damage, a weaken every once in a while, and the multi-hits, because it is hard to get champions to do multi-hits in this game, right? I consider her, and she's... Lord, we talked about Lordly Legionary as well, but he's Magic Affinity if he was changed, and if his A3 wasn't such a long cooldown with the Reflect and the Regen, if it was a 3-turn instead of a 4-turn, I think it's a 4-turn, right? Or a 5-turn. We talked about it yesterday. She is worse than he is. Overall, I mean, for everything, because he's at least giving us Reflect, Regen, along with the multi-hits in there, and I think block heals, I think he has that as well. But she's just bringing us a weaken. I don't know. I feel like they're both bad, but I think that as far as an epic champion that's void, it's time. It's time for her to have a new model so she doesn't look so sad, and it's time for her to get buffed. Let me know, guys. What do you think? Again, she is decked out, and you got to think about the whole situation. What does she bring into the party? Is her survivability good? What else can she do for us, Is it really worth leveling her up, spending all these books, and using a champion like this? Because out of the high elves, again, a void champion, she needs work. I feel like she needs a lot of work, and I wasted all those books. I put all those materials into it to try her out. We could try her out in other things, but that's all I need. I mean, I've played this game enough. I've gone through enough in this game. I can tell you right now, with something this strong, this kind of gear on her, and she's not doing any kind of AoE. It's random, right? Yeah, at random, she's applying weaken, but these weren't even hitting that great. If they all hit one target, it equates to 100,000. This does 100,000. These 3 do 100,000. That's fine, but let me know. Tell me, please, down below, what are your thoughts on Exemplar? Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all on a video soon.